We've been walking for hours. We've got to quicken our pace. The Lich King is defenseless without us.
I left many of my warriors at Icecrown before I came to find you, Death Knight. They will hold the line for as long as they are able.
Tell me, where are all of your people? Shouldn't there be Nerubians around here, undead or otherwise?
I've been wondering about that myself. Something must have driven them all off.
We did, you rotting bastards. We've been watching you all along.
Muradin's dwarves. Impossible. Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
We've been wandering this forsaken land ever since you killed Muradin and left us to rot Arthas. Our leader, Baelgun, led us into the ruined city to survive. But there's no way we're letting you in.
We have no time for these games. Saphiron, attack! Well done, mighty Saphiron. I wish we could take you with us, but the confines of the Dark Earth are no place for you.
The Lich King's time is running short. We must hurry.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Chapter 7, or as I usually say, Level 7 of the Undead campaign in Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne on hard difficulty. And for those of you who don't know, this is a 3-part chapter, so basically it's going to be level 7.1, 0.2, and we're going on like that for the next while, up until we finally finish the section.
No one.
A pint for every ghoul you blast.
Okay, so things are starting out pretty rough already. A lot of dwarves that we get to take on. We want to try and not lose any of our units unnecessarily. Not so early on, so definitely just put them on hold there at the far back if you can help yourself. And taking care of the dwarves otherwise is pretty easy, especially if you have Crypt Fiends, as they do less damage to Crypt Fiends than what they do to... no. Not yet. Sorry. I had a little bit of a... Almost made a bit of a mistake over there. Anyway, so back to the level. These levels are relatively short. It just takes a little bit of time to progress through certain areas. So as you notice that I took down that lever over there with the meat wagon, the other option is just to knock the lever here on this side. And then we can progress. I would say out of the 3-part levels, this is a challenging one because of the dwarves and the hero that we get to face. But other than that, these levels are quite straightforward and contain quite a bit of items.
Set off the charges. Blow the bridge before they get across.
No! Stop them before they...
That was for Muradin. Now you'll never get across.
There are other passages through the labyrinth, Death Knight. We will find another way.
No one.
And that is exactly what we will do. We just, yeah,
That's what I say.
we're gonna be suffering some casualties over here, especially because of that siege engine over there. So we just need to work very carefully, have our meat wagon focus fire that mofo, like that. And of course, still try not to suffer any of the casualties. The meat wagon, of course, does extra damage to that thing. So yeah, definitely have them target that. And as you notice, it does take the attention off of your normal units for a short while.
No one orders me around.
Okay, so another very important thing that we need to do is be on the lookout for gold stashes, which we are probably gonna find any second now. Do not lose that meat wagon just yet.
No one orders. Our forces are under attack. Speak,
My servant, tread like the frozen throne.
This is more like it. Speak,
Well, don't lose them at all, actually,
tread lightly.
if you can help yourself. Arthas is already out of mana.
Frostborn hunger.
It doesn't matter.
At
He's going to
last.
regenerate his mana relatively quickly anyways. Okay, so like I mentioned, there are a couple of secrets in this level. One right over here is just below that rock. We will find the switch.
We should take this with us.
Not a very valuable item though, Ring of Regeneration, or at least at this stage it is not as important because, yeah, we don't want to trade our damage and our armor for the regeneration, especially because we have Death Coil and Life Regeneration anyways.
No one will around.
My might cannot be matched.
Tread lightly. Speak.
Okay, so Anubarak and his Impale ability does play a very important role, so don't abuse that ability. Use it when you can, but just wait for his mana to regenerate a little teeny tiny bit before you use it again.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now? Frostborn hungers.
I serve only the frozen
Tread lightly. Speak.
Dealing with these Nerubians is not a problem for us,
No one will
especially because our Nerubians are stronger.
speak. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one will receive. Your pain. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. No one will remain around. What is it now? At last. These Nerubians are your kin. Why are they hostile to us?
Many of us who fell during the War of the Spider were brought back to serve the Lich King. These warriors, however, never died. Foolishly, they still fight to liberate Nerub from the Scourge.
More gold. This might help us later. Tread lightly.
Okay, so you can see the switch over there.
Speak.
I believe that there is a ruin. Ah, perfect. Exactly what we were looking for.
What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? At last. Frostborn hungers. At last. Tread lightly. This place looks like an old storage silo. It's a dead end, Anubarak.
There must be a hidden passage somewhere. We Nerubians were crafty engineers in our time. Throw me this, master.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally.
Okay.
This is an ancient Nerubian hoarding cell. We kept most of our treasures hidden in chambers like this. The passage to the lower depths lies just beyond this room.
Great. As long as we're here, we can take some of these items with us. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. More gold. Take all you can carry.
Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, we definitely want to get all of the stashes in the next 3 levels, because we will be using that gold in the last level. So every bit that we can use to our advantage is going to be great. Okay, so right over here is a spiked collar, relatively important little thing to have on our side. So you want to get that first in order to deactivate the spike traps. And because it is a fell stalker, we're going to wait a little teeny tiny bit before we actually I wanna try something. Something I haven't tried yet. We're gonna be facing some... Nah, okay, never mind. We're gonna be facing some dwarves over there, so... They're gonna come out any minute now.
Don't even try it, you bastard! That there treasure belongs to the dwarves!
This treasure belongs to the Lich King, little creature. We, his servants, shall take what we will.
Speak.
Yeah, they're not a problem.
No one. Tread.
Not a problem at all.
No one orders me.
Oh, you're shitting me, really? Really? Of all the possible things that could happen, that had to happen. Luckily, we didn't lose the meat wagon.
No one around. Speak, fool.
Okay, quickly go and get the item. This Fellstalker can be useful if we manage to keep him alive up until the last section of this level.
What is it?
Because of his mana.
Marathon, you bastards!
Okay, meat wagon, target the explosives. For obvious reasons.
No one. At last. Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. This is more like it.
Nah, healing salve is not important at this stage.
It's them! Blast them!
This is more like it. Finally. At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one
Cannot be matched.
speak, fool. At last. What is it now? No one orders me. What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it?
Perfect.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
We're about halfway done with this level.
What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne. No one orders me around. Finally.
Damned undead! Slay them all!
Last. Frostmourne. Finally.
Oh no! What are the odds?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Speak.
No one orders me around.
Okay, so there is another little item located right over here.
Frostmourne hungers.
I serve
Tread lightly.
the frozen throne.
At last.
Not a very important item, I might add,
Anything that
But-
shuffles or skitters!
but it's still gonna be
No one orders
relatively handy for us.
me. This is more like
Skull of the Beast.
now, Frostmourne. Tread lightly. What is it? Tread lightly. What is it? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it? No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around.
We're about to find all of the gold.
Speak, fool.
One more stage to go, which is located right over there.
Finally.
And oh, actually, we were 3/4 done with the level. Okay, so Fountain of Restoration is going to be a very, very, very valuable thing for us because we are about to face the dwarf. Pity that our Fellstalker didn't make it, but oh well as well. So basically, this dwarf is too powerful for us to really take on, so we're going to be literally running back and forth the whole time.
This is more like it.
I remember you, evil prince. You're the one that killed poor Muradin.
Get over it already.
I won't let you through this door, traitor. The recent quakes have awakened dark things under the ice. Ancient, horrid things. We vowed to keep them locked where they are.
We'll take our chances, dwarf. We're going through that door, one way or another.
And so this scene sounds very much like a scene from The Lord of the Rings with the Balrog and the dwarves having to keep something away. Well,
Tread lightly.
yeah, something that is not supposed to come out. Oh yeah, and yeah, use your locust swarm ability.
Last. This is more. What is it? The frozen. Speak, fool. Finally,
Time is fleeting.
our forces are under attack. No one orders me around. This is more.
Ah, it's okay.
Speak.
What is it now?
At some stage he is going to be activating his. Ooh, don't lose Anubarak, don't lose him, don't lose him.
What is it now?
At some stage he is probably going to activate his Mountain King ability. Shit.
What is it now?
The frozen throne.
Come on.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
Wonder who's healing faster.
This is
It's like he's healing faster. Well, we should be able to get away with
Speak, fool.
doing more damage to him than what he's doing to us. Okay, no. This is not working out. So definitely let him retreat first.
Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
Which it seems like he's not doing.
Frostmourne hunger.
Okay, let Arthas heal up a bit.
Speak. Time is fleeting. Speak. Time
Oh
is fleeting.
shit.
Indubitably.
No one orders me
By
around.
Nerub.
Huh? He's standing still? That's great. That is brilliant. Okay. Now Arthas can keep him busy.
No one orders me around.
Arthas seems to be a little bit more durable to these attacks.
Speak, matched. What is it now?
Speak.
Tread lightly.
There we go. He's pretty much out of mana now.
Ah, at last.
I have heard the summons.
What is it now?
Time is fleeting.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hunger.
Yeah, if we can keep him from using his Mountain King ability, that would be great.
Glory to the scourge.
I have heard the summons.
What is it now?
Bye-bye.
No one orders
Only
me.
the frozen throne.
What is it now? No one orders me.
Time is fleeting.
Okay, so it took a little bit of time in order to kill the dwarf, but that Fountain of Restoration was completely made for the situation. You can see that for yourself. But that is pretty much the end of this level now.
Finally.
One more dwarf. I don't think that there are any other important things. Maybe some ruins that we could have used while fighting here, but other than that, nope.
At last.
And shielding.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. The air smells awful in here. Something doesn't feel right.
If the dwarf's story was true, there's no telling what awaits us in the darkness. This stairwell leads into the heart of the old Nerubian Empire. We must be cautious.
By all means. You first.
Alright, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the first part of level 7 of the Undead campaign on hard difficulty. So 2 more dungeon levels to go, and then we're off to the last level, where we can finally put an end to the Frozen Throne campaign. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Refer it to your friends who would like to learn some Warcraft and how to beat this awesome game on hard difficulty. And I will see you next time for part 2 of level 7.